Hey everyone, it's John from Seattle Coffee Gear. I'm in the commercial kitchen today and we're going to do a video on how to clean and maintain a Marzocco Swift espresso grinder. We also did a review on this, so if you want to see me talk about the features and everything of it, you can watch that video. Today we're just going to be talking about how to clean this, how to maintain it. If you're a busy coffee shop, you're probably going to be doing this every night. Even if you're not that busy, you probably still want to be doing it every night just for habits and to make sure it's getting that consistent maintenance that it needs. So this looks like a pretty complicated piece of equipment. It is pretty complicated, but they really designed it to make the cleaning pretty easy on this. So there's three main things that you need to clean out. It's going to be inside the hoppers here, down below, and just vacuuming out those burrs. And then it's going to be the impeller here, the thing that does the tamping, and then it's going to be through these little slots here, and that's going to clean out kind of the grind chamber inside there. So if you can remember those three things, that's a good guide to get you started on that. So why don't we start with the hoppers. I'll show you how to take those off and how to get inside there, and we'll go from there. To remove the hoppers on this grinder, you have to first get rid of this set screw here. Anytime you're going to be removing the hopper, you also are cleaning the grinder, you should also unplug it. So I'll do that first before I jump in here. Now that this grinder is unplugged, let's go ahead and take off the hoppers. So you can unscrew these set screws here that are holding the hoppers in. And then this is the gate for that hopper. And you can pull this through and it'll close that, move my coffee bags, and then that'll allow you to take the hopper off without losing all your beans. I'm gonna flip it upside down so it's easier. Just a quick example here. These are metal, plastic going into these metal collars. So just an example of the quality and durability of this grinder. It's really pretty impressive. Now that we have our hoppers off, I went in and used a brush. You can use a brush like that or something with slightly stiffer bristles like this. And I got into the burrs here and cleaned those out. So there's no coffee in here, and then I just kind of held the vacuum inside there to be able to clean that out. Let me shift some stuff around here so you can get a better view of that. So you can see inside there, it's all vacuumed out. There's always going to be a little bit of coffee inside there, but not too much. So that's what it should look like once you have that vacuumed out. Let's go ahead and put this back up carefully. Right, there's that. So now my hoppers are both cleaned out. So the next thing that I'm going to do is clean out the impeller here. Now this spins because it's attached to the motor, so I can't really unscrew this while that's spinning freely. So what I have here on the top of this is this handle here. And if I take this and pull it up like that, that's going to hold the motor in place so I can freely spin that impeller off. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So hold it with one hand, and then this spins out, and it's the opposite of what you think it is. Lefty tighty, righty loosey. That's how I always remember it. And then you're going to get up in here with a brush and clean all of this out. You should get a good amount of coffee out of there. And then at this point, you're also going to want to take your impeller and clean this off, either with a brush like this or with a nice dry cloth. And then once this is all cleaned off, the next thing we're going to do is clean out that grind chute. So that's where these little things come into play here. It's kind of hard to see, but it does come with a tool to get in here. I'll grab that and we'll clean those out. It does come with this tool to go inside here and clean those out. And Inside there's a little hole that it's about the size of the end of this to stick this in there and knock any of those grounds loose. So I'm gonna go in there now, and you'll see some coffee fall out when I'm doing that. You just wanna kind of poke around in there, knock anything loose, and then we'll do the same on the other side. Get in there, knock anything and everything loose. This hasn't been used quite as much as it would have been in a coffee shop, so there's not quite as much in there, but we still got some grounds in there. And then once that's done, put these little covers back down, and then we'll take our cleaned impeller and hold that motor in place one more time. And just so you don't forget, like I often do, it is the opposite way to tighten this in. It really stinks to be standing here for like 3 minutes trying to tighten this and then remember that you're doing it the wrong way. So let that go. We'll put this back on the top, and then obviously we'll brush that out of the way. I'll clean that up in a moment. Put that back on, and then I will make sure my hoppers are secure and put these back on. Might take a little bit of effort to get that seated back down in there. Put my set screw back in and open the gate on that. I'll do the same thing over here. As I have it backwards. It's the end of a long day here. Let those in and then put my set screw back. And we are all good to go. That is how you clean out a La Marzocco Swift grinder. And that's going to keep it running for a long time. If you are using it consistently, you're making adjustments to your grind and then, grinding that out and all that sort of stuff. Clogs can develop in that grind chute, so that's why it's crucial to get in there and clean that out. Also, you notice there's some buildup on that impeller. That's going to impact the performance as well and change how the machine auto tamps. So it is pretty important to make sure this gets cleaned and maintained on a regular basis. That's going to keep this running happy. It's going to keep your cafe running happy, and just make everything last a lot longer and taste a lot better. So I hope this video was helpful and you learned something about how to clean a La Marzocco Swift grinder. If you have any comments or tips and tricks from your time working with this, leave those down below. Make sure to like or dislike this video, whichever you prefer, and then follow our channel if you want to see more of our videos, and then make sure to turn on notifications so you know when we release them. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you have a great day.